Hey guys, this is like a really long video, so I'm gonna have to record separate stories at separate times to tell you guys what's going on and yada yada yada, because this was 45 minutes and I tried editing it down to 25 or so, but my editing program won't let me do that. Anyways, wanted to tell you guys a story. A few stories in my life that I've been either told or I've experienced myself. One of these stories, oh yeah, also the thing in the background image and stuff that I'm doing. I did a second one, like a second drawing of it, because I really wanted to redraw it and make it a character again and blah blah blah. But anyways, let's get back to the story. So when I was younger, I played with my dump trucks one time. And I was just talking to this random guy. I couldn't see him. I remember not being able to see him, but I could hear him. And I always heard like Apricot talk, and I thought Apricot could talk because obviously, if you watch cartoons, Apricot, a dog, can talk. And so I always heard this woman's voice, and I was like, "Oh, hi, Apricot. What do you want?" And it never repeated. Maybe it was a sign that I was starting to hear voices because I have mental illness, but yeah, it was just kind of weird. And so I invented a character off of that dump truck incident. I might do a painting of me talking to him, but it's just gonna be something. I put it on Scare Bear because that's how, not Scare Bear, but Paula 1449X or something. Something like that. I can't remember the last part, but I know it starts with Paula. So, a second story was with my grandpa. He was going chicory-ing, I think that's how you call it, where you steal chickens from another farm and you bring them back home. He was a dick. I will say that much. He was a dick. But, so he would go chicory-ing. He went chicory-ing one time with, I think a family member, I can't remember who. And the cops were chasing them, so they were throwing chickens out the window. They stole some chickens and they were throwing chickens out the window as the cops were chasing them. He came home with one chicken, though. He came home with one chicken. What else? I was like, never mind. Uh, what else did I experience throughout my childhood? I used to be terribly afraid of Chucky because I thought he was a porcelain doll, so therefore I was afraid of porcelain dolls. I'm not afraid of plastic ones. I have those living dead dolls. You can look them up. They're pretty, like, creepy. My family doesn't understand why I sleep with them in my bedroom. I know they're not going to kill me, so they're not going to come alive and just, take my soul or whatever. They haven't done it yet, so I highly doubt they'll ever do it. But I had like some of these weird ass dreams about them. Like I would have nightmares of them trying to hurt me, and then one time when I accepted them, and it was like we were playing, like we were having a tea party, and we were playing and we are doing Ring Around the Rosies, and they were just completely fine. And then my grandma hit them, and then I became scared of porcelain dolls again. So that was something that happened at one point in my life. But I eventually watched Chucky in like junior high, and I found out that it wasn't as scary as I made it out to be in my head, because my cousins were dicks and decided to play the Chucky game with me, and I got so scared. And they made me like more terrified than Chucky. I'm not saying that I ever watched the movie. I watched like a part of the movie once and I was scared. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Chucky." But now that I'm older, I really realize that they were just dicks. And they made me afraid of Chucky. And they actually broke my toys when I was younger. And I actually had like um, 50, like maybe 50, 75 games. And then my grandma, when I went to Tennessee, gave them to my cousin. And I'm still angry about that. I am really angry about that. Not to mention the time that they let my cousin play my Xbox and he overwrote the files, so I got rid of everything that my Xbox had and blah blah blah. I really wish I didn't give it up, but I did. Because I didn't have a controller for it, my Xbox 360. I paid for it myself and I'm really pissed. Genuinely pissed off about that. But maybe I will get like an Xbox One or something in the future, maybe. I'm thinking about getting a Nintendo 3DS because you can get that little animation thing, and then you can do that. um, so yeah, that's what I want to get, and it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is not 45 minutes. This is 6 minutes, and it's not long enough. But this character that I made in the background was like a FNAF OC, and it had a lot of it had Onision, and I don't like Onision anymore, so like don't associate me with Onision or Opero or whatever. I used to like him, but I don't like him anymore. He's kind of a dick, and you can look up all the Onision drama about that. And you guys can say the N word. You guys can say nigga all you want in my comments. I don't care. Not in other people's comments, or if I have future collabs, don't do that with people on their channels, but you can do it on my channel. I thought I'd just say that because I don't care if you say, sup my nigga, and I'm like, and you say, oh, I'm white. I'd be like, sup my cracker, how you doing? But, what else kind of stories do I have? Like, I've had some weird, like there's a story where my aunt took a shit in the kitchen this one time, and my uncle had to clean it up with a shovel. He vomited everywhere, though. But she took a shit right in the middle of the kitchen, and he had to clean it up. Ugh. Oh, we've had so many dogs too. We've had Apricot. We've had so many. We've had like 6 or 7, and Aveline's like my 8th dog, if I count my grandma's dog that used to be my dog. Yeah. I know this isn't gonna be like 6 minutes because I took like a minute explaining myself of what I wanted to talk about. But I have some other stuff recorded. By the time that this comes out, I think my unboxing should have come out, because I plan on uploading my unboxing because of one sentence that said starved for content, and that's about it. I'm for Paula 1449X, if you guys were ever wondering. I am planning on doing videos. I have them. I have a dry erase board of what I should talk about and everything. And I have to I think I should just I think I should just re-record it and take out that joke, and that's it. And I'm just thinking about content right now, but I'm kind of focusing on my sketchbook and doing some content. Maybe I will start traditionally painting on cardboard, if you guys want to see that in a video. You don't have to just say, oh, I want to see you paint on cardboard in a video in the comments, and that would be it. And if that comment gets 2 likes, I might do it. Well, I'll probably do it, because I like, oh yeah, 2 likes is enough for me to do that. But I might do some postcard making, like making some postcards for my grandpa Carl and sending them to him, and you guys being able to see the process of what I do and everything. I won't tell him that it exists, but I will do a speed paint process of that, maybe. Again, if you want to see that, it's 2 likes. I have a bunch of watercolor postcards, and I still have a bunch of cardboard, and I'm thinking about getting some mini, they're going to be Undertale themed, but I'm thinking about getting some mini canvases that are long that I can paint on, because that's some of them, I don't need them to be really big, I need them to be kind of small and manageable to me, because a big one takes up all my paints, and I have very little of this heavy body acrylic paint that I like to use, that I saw like Chloe Rose Art, I think that's her name, do. And what else did I want to do besides, I can't remember. But I had to edit some of the videos together, because there's 3 separate videos that I have that I want to upload, and these 3 separate videos are all filmed in kind of different days. I just decided to do an unboxing recently of some sketchbooks that I bought off the Etsy. I will try and make sure, be patient with me, because I really want to put them in the links in the description, but it just takes me a while to get around to it. I know I should have them pasted into notes and everything and have that done, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Maybe I won't, I'm thinking maybe I won't edit out that but I think I should, because it's just gonna make it sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, and when I go I'm trying to switch to another subject, and yeah is also another one that I use a lot. I hate that I use a lot. Huh, Abs? She's sleeping on her little blankie, and I got a bunch of like liners that I found out are water based, which isn't good, because I used it on one of my watercolor postcards. I did do like Copics and watercolor based postcard things, but I sent it to him, and yeah. I don't know what else I'm gonna do about, I have like all my Copic markers, like my desk that I'm using right now as for filming is a complete mess. It has crumbs on it, and I hate it, but I did get a flat screen. I do have a flat screen that my grandma Berta got me, and I'm using it as like a projection of my laptop onto the flat screen, which makes it really nice, and I can see everything, and I can read comics easier, and blah blah blah, and yada yada yada, and you know. But I've got so many plants. I've got this little thing. Maybe that's what's making the noise in the background, because it's kind of vibrating a little bit on my Audacity thing. And I'm gonna try to clean up my apartment, because it's kind of messy. I need to do that, and I know I'm saying like what I need to do or what I have to do, or I'm gonna do the dishes today, because I can't have that not being done. I know this is sounding more like me just talking to you, being like, oh, well, this and this and this and this and this, but I just kind of don't want to leave. I'm too lazy to find royalty-free music and download it and put the link in the description to it, because I don't want to get copyright striked, because oh my gosh, striking is horrible. I had that happen once, and I was just giving, yeah. But um, now I don't know what to talk about again other than, yeah, I guess I can. No, I'm not going to stop this because I can do it for 25 minutes and then I'll have some of this done. But I'm just talking through my ass, I guess, which isn't nice, but I did repot one of my plants. I got to get some more soil to repot some other plants because I've got a lot of plants that need to be repot a little bit. Like two of them I had to repot. I gotta get I gotta get some clay pots for two of my, two of my pearl, not my calathea, my string of pearls, my string of bananas, and my Hoya, which is an variegated Hoya, and you guys should know that I am very jealous of Jenna Marble's plants because I don't have those plants, and she shouldn't have them either. Oh, I get so jealous of Jenna Marbles sometimes with her plants because she's got so many, and I'm like, I'm in this tiny apartment and I'm like, I need these plants too, but you're just taking everything from me. You're making me look like a horrible, horrible person because I don't have that many plants and I don't have enough light for these guys and I don't have that kind of room. I have tried to, I was planning on one time recording some of my watercolor on my what is it called? Drafting table. I have a drafting table and I've had it for a very long time and I used to draw on it. I drew on it one time and I could still see the where I did the Mickey, what is it? Abandoned by Disney stuff. And I did it and I loved it and yeah. But I think like most of my art is posted on Instagram now because it's just easier. It's easier to put a hashtag and like post my art there than it is on DeviantArt where I have to go through and say traditional and blah blah blah. That used to be my only source of like posting my art, but now I'm mainly on Instagram. And I do hashtags of Undertale and stuff, but right now I don't want to really do that much. I don't really want to do that much anymore. I mean, I love DeviantArt, but I think for my experimental works that I don't feel comfortable posting, I think I'll keep it off of DeviantArt and put it on my Instagram. And I know this is kind of really hard for me to kind of say, oh, I'm moving from DeviantArt to Instagram because I've been using DeviantArt for like 3 or 4 years and I used to post constantly, and then I did YouTube, and then YouTube became my big #1 art place to do something, and now I'm doing something else, and yeah, not good. I do like where I am right now. Kind of like, I don't know what I'm talking about, I think. I've been collecting a bunch of stickers from Hot Topic, by the way. Yeah, I've been collecting a bunch of stickers from Hot Topic to put on my sketchbooks instead of going on Etsy and buying another Undertale themed sticker or whatever. I want to buy my mom this kind of little stickers of Transformers because she likes Bumblebee, and I know that she likes Transformers too because there was one series of Transformers that I liked that I watched after school because I liked one of the characters. He was smart and loved nature and everything, and I could just connect to him, and then he died. And then he died. And I was so pissed off as a kid. I was just like, he can't die. He can't die. He's my favorite character. Don't kill him off. And oh my God, that was horrible. I have never felt like that. I felt that after a while, like when one of my favorite characters dies, but I was like, you fucking hoes, you animating script writing hoes, you should not have done that. That's my favorite character. Hi, Az. That's my favorite character. You cannot kill him off because he's the best. He is just so awesome. You can't kill him. Don't kill him. He is my favorite.
Because fuck you, bitch, I'm Alcibiades.
And I will bring him back with the power of Satan. I won't, because Satan doesn't exist. Hi, Az. Hi. You want to be pet or do you want to be brushed? My dog is right here, and she realized that I was getting pissed, so she had to come over and say hello, because she's a dog, and she's my favorite dog. She's my only dog. Well, she isn't my only dog, technically. Itzy's my dog, but I named Itzy after Ichigo Kurosaki. I was such a fucking weeaboo back then. Oh my God, I'm not much of a weeaboo anymore, but I named my dog Aveline after Assassin's Creed member, because all of my dog's names are after cartoons, video games, anime, whatever. And you guys might be when I finish this sketchbook, you guys might be seeing more, like, not a sketchbook tour, but more of like drawing in my sketchbook and sketchbook story times. This picture was technically originally made in a sketchbook. It was made with Sharpies, and I gotta show you guys, like, I gotta make that video of like the art that I ruined with Sharpies, because I did some pretty fucked up shit with those markers. I did some really beautiful pictures. My God, did I mess it up. I need to, like, fix those. I might do a video where I fix my old art and use Copics instead of fucking Sharpies, because fucking Sharpies are the devil. They're not always the devil. Like, if you can't afford it, you can use, like, alcohol and make them into watercolors, if I remember right. I don't know what the video was from, but you can, like, if you're like me and you need what is it, a light box, you could just get it off of Wish. Like, Wish has these really thin, super cheap light boxes for like $16, and they're really nice. I use it, and it's a USB, so it's easier than... I need to get another plug-in for my my other one that is really big and really nice, and I bought it for like $45, and I haven't used it in a while. I need that. I also need to finish these paintings that I have that I've never finished. I need to get more acrylics. That's what I've been experimenting with a bunch for the past like few weeks. I've been experimenting with acrylics, but then I stopped after a while, which is it was just due to the fact that I wasn't drawing in my sketchbook, which my sketchbook is really, 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 really important to me. And maybe I'll just not edit the thing and make it a stream of consciousness and talk. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm still going back to that thing. What was I talking about again? Oh my God, my ADHD is so bad today. Ain't it, Az? Well, she's not listening. But I could show you guys what my Grandpa Carl got me for my birthday, which was April 16th. I hate my birthday so much. Don't say happy birthday or happy belated birthday. I do not like that. I will still like your comment because you're being nice, but I just don't like my birthday. What else? I gotta show you guys what I got from my Grandpa Carl. Can you hush? Can you just, not do that today? She's looking at me really funny. I don't think she understands that you can't do that. That is not fun. I do not want that from you. Please stop. She doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand because I howl and I bark at her constantly, and we have a conversation. I call it a conversation. But yeah, I did some digital art. It was just some quick digital art, and I'm probably gonna make some more brushes because I need brushes. I need to make some more brushes in my Paint Tool SAI that I illegally downloaded, and I haven't gotten around to paying the $50 yet. I will eventually. I will eventually get around to paying $50 for Paint Tool. I do have the money right now, but I don't want to spend it right now. I want to save it right now. What else am I doing? I'm collecting washi tape as well. I'm collecting washi tape that I can get from Michael's for like 25 cents in a little basket. I don't think every Michael's does it, but I know that my Michael's does, and we only have one Michael's and not like two. We have a Hobby Lobby, we have an AC Moore's, we have a Joann's, which is so overpriced for what I do personally. Besides yarn. Their yarn is overpriced, I feel like, but like certain yarns, yeah, you can get it from there, but I technically consider it an art store, so we have like Hobby Lobby, AC Moore's, Michael's, Joann's. We have like 4 art stores, which sucks because we don't have a Blick, and also the buses stopped running, so I can't go anywhere. I have to wait until my workers take me somewhere because I can't drive. I've learned how to drive. I know how to properly drive somewhat from whatever place, because you can, in my state, you can drive at the age of 14, if I remember right, so yeah. And I know in other states it's not like that. And what else? I've been practicing a lot, but funny thing is I'm going to have to do like less illustrations and more studies of bodies and anatomy in my Grandpa Carl sketchbooks that he bought me, because why not? Why not do this and not that? I feel like I need to buy more sketchbooks, but I don't have any room for any more sketchbooks. That's my problem. And I don't like that that's a problem. Maybe we should fix that with a controlled shock. Oh my god. I still love that meme. I still love Ugandan Knuckles. I know it's an old meme, but I still love him. He's my favorite. Do you know the way? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was just taking a sigh. I have so many stickers. I buy stickers from, what is it? I buy some, like, Satanist stickers, not like Do Meth and Hail Satan. I don't like that one. I don't like it because my family are a bunch of drug addicts and stuff, and they were never nice to me as a young child. My grandma was fantastic. She was everything to me, and if she died, like, today, I would feel so bad. I would feel really sad, and I probably wouldn't be able to do YouTube for a few weeks because we were so close, and it feels like if she were to die, like, it would be like taking my drawing arm and cutting it off. and making me learn with my left hand, because that's how much she means to me. And I know Mother's Day is gone and everything, but like, she was a mom to me. She was a mom to all of us, and we treat her like shit, and I try not to treat her like shit, because everybody around her, even her only daughter, treats her like shit, takes her money, and just doesn't even do anything. Fixes her horrible food that I can't eat, because if I eat that fucking food, I get diarrhea. She puts onions in it. She doesn't even like chop them properly, as my grandmas have said. I hate onions. I do not love onions at all. I do not like mushrooms. I mean, I tried mushrooms and something, and I was like, you know what? Certain dishes probably would need mushrooms, but for me, I don't like mushrooms. And it's just like, we're so terrible to her. We take and we take and we never give back. And I try not to do that. I try at least to give back, and that's what I do with my art, is I try to make her something she's gonna enjoy and want to hang up on her wall and stuff. And yeah. But I might do more life studies. I'm gonna try and buy some gouache. Well, gouache, gouache, whatever you call it. Gouache. I'm gonna try and buy like maybe a tube of white gouache for my watercolors. And I think that would be about it. I mean, I'm not really... I need to learn how to paint portraits, and I also need to learn how to... I need to get a specific, like... Do you guys want to see my wish list? Like, I don't... You guys would know my full name, and I'm like, do you guys want to see my wish list? Do you guys want to buy me free stuff and let me get me free stuff? And I feel really bad about that. I think the only reason why I gave my family members my wish list was so that they knew what I was into and what I was planning on buying for myself, because my wish list is like very close to what I need, or what I need to buy, or what I need to continue doing my artwork. My dog's looking at me. She might want to go outside, but I still have to record for another 15-30 minutes, right? But this is just like going to be a stream of consciousness, I think. So what else do I do besides be a bitch and eat dicks? Going to a bunch of doctors because I got to get some stuff done. And I've got so many plants. My grandma's really, like, she comes over here and she's really happy about the plants. She's like, oh, I like this one, and this one, and this one, and that one, and this one. She loves all of them. She just wants to know the names of them. And I'm like, oh, that's my dragon palm, and that's my other dragon palms. Well, what are their nicknames, and why are they looking different? Why has this one got red streaks, and that one got pink streaks? I don't know. I want to do an interview with my grandma for my art. She said, if you want to see that, just comment, and have that one comment be like twice, and I might do it. I might do it depending on if she feels like it, and I'm going to obviously like film it, but I'm not going to film her body. I'm just going to put whatever. But yeah. I mean, why do I say yeah a bunch? I don't know why I say yeah. I should, skip to another subject, but my stream of consciousness is not that quick. My brain is slower than my mouth and the time that's on this thing. So, yeah, I want to do that. I want to kind of go through my sketchbook after it's done. I want to go through it and show you guys what I've been doing and everything in my sketchbook. And then what else am I going to do? Besides, I'm probably gonna practice a lot in that sketchbook and then do illustrations and stuff that essentially for practice. That's all it is for practice. Like practicing this and practicing that and practicing hands and feet and naked people. I really need to get to Crookie Cafe and get the naked people thing. Yeah, I call it naked people thing. But what else have I been doing besides being a bitch and not doing anything? I took my dog for a walk this morning, and I had to use 2 dog poop bags because she decided she wanted to poop in a different spot. And the bag was already full, and I just decided no. That was probably a little bit too much information. But I'm going to try and make Austin and Tyler, because I want to do stop motion animation, but I need some thicker wire. So I'm gonna need to go to the hardware store and get some thicker wire. I had a lot more money than I was thinking I had, which wasn't a good idea to look at how much money I had, but I'm gonna probably forget and just think I have like $20 in my account when I have more. But yeah, I have some money, but I don't have a lot, and I just want to save all my money. And what else do I want to do besides be a bitch today? Yeah, I'm just constantly calling myself a bitch because I'm not really one, but I'm kind of a dick sometimes to my dog. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I need to take her out more than I usually take her out. I have been watching Freakazoid. I've watched a few episodes of Freakazoid, and I have a Blu-ray player, and I have to get, because I watched the original Strangers, and I need to watch the second movie of Strangers because I like it a lot. I love horror movies, and eventually I will become a filmmaker, but I will not be working for Disney or Paramount or whatever, Warner Brothers, whatever. I'm not going to work for them. I'm not going to work for them with my animation, which I plan on doing, but I'm so freaking nervous about animating that I just don't do it. Hang now. So yeah, I really have this thing against Disney and Warner Brothers and whoever. You know, I don't want to sign over the rights to an animation that I made because of, like, that just doesn't, I didn't want to work for a corporation anyways. I wanted to work on YouTube because I don't like the fact that I gotta sign over create characters that I want to make. Like, I want, if like I ever make animations, one of them I'm pretty sure is going to have to be on Newgrounds. But if I ever start making animations, you know, you guys can just at me on Twitter at ScareBear16 or LoveTheArt16, and I will see it. I will look in my notifications. I will look anywhere. Or you can at me or whatever on Instagram. Like, if I ever make anything that you guys like an animation, a little short film, and you guys want to make stickers or buttons, I prefer stickers personally because I like putting on my sketchbook. But if you guys want to make stickers of me, or stickers or sketchbooks, or like not like sketchbooks, but like notebook covers or whatever of any of my characters, I really don't care. Just be like, even if I make merch myself, I always think that it's a good idea for other people to make merch. But like copywriting characters, it's a difficult thing, and I would have to do a lot of stuff. But if you guys want to make fan art of Scare Bear, just if you're comfortable, you can at me I don't care if you're comfortable, because I know I wasn't comfortable at adding Markiplier when I was doing all of my Markiplier fan art or my Jacksepticeye fan art. I was just so uncomfortable with the thought of adding PewDiePie or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye because it was such a scary thing. So if you guys don't feel comfortable doing that, I understand. If you guys ever want to make fan merch, like fan merch of like Scare Bear or my demon character Love the Art 16, you can go ahead and do that. I don't care. I probably buy your merch anyways. Because right now I'm not making merch, and you guys can make merch of whatever you deem fit of making merch. I just want to be able to see it and be able to buy it myself. So if it's on like Etsy or Store Envy or whatever, just say, hey, I made this of you and I was thinking about I'm selling this stuff. And it's like, if it's a sticker, oh boy, you better understand that I'm gonna buy it if it's a sticker. If it's a pin, no, but if it's a sticker, my god, it is mine. Give it to me now, bitch. But yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I will say that, like, if you guys ever want to make merch or ever want to make anything of like Love the Art 16, Scare Bear, or some OCs that I've made that are kind of not OCs, but like, yeah, like my FNAF one that I'm drawing right now, that's an OC. Of Hatman, that's an OC. I don't know what his name is, but then there's me, which is a I haven't really drawn him that much. I think it's a him. It's not really a her. I want to say it's a her, but it's not. It's a him. I'm pretty sure. But if you want to do fan art of Tyler or of Austin or of any of my characters, I don't care. I think you guys should have the ability to make stickers and make pins and make all of that and sell it on your Etsy store or whatever. I'm not like somebody said I'm not in it for the money, which I'm not really. I just don't want my characters to be like reused in like ways. I mean, I don't care if like I mean, I'd feel uncomfortable if Love the Art 16 or Scare Bear were in porn or having sex with any of my other OCs. That would make me feel very uncomfortable, but if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I think that's a good thing. So, if you guys ever want to do that, I'm perfectly okay with it. And you guys can, yeah. I still have to talk for like an extra minute or so, but I don't really want to talk. I think you guys are really lovely people because you guys are like my friends or whatever, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a comment. I'm not going to say leave a like because you guys don't have to like it. You guys can just leave a comment and say, oh, I'd fix this, or I would fix this, or oh, I'd shorten this. You know, give me some criticism, because this is my first very long video that I've ever made, and I'm not gonna edit out that stuff. I'm not gonna edit it out. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.